The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Bull Bear Binary Option Hour. Brought to you by Nadex. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044. Now, Tom and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. We have the Dow Industrials down 90. Nasdaq is off 61. S&Ps are down 13.5. And what happened?
What's going on? Where's all that green paint? We're missing it.
This is really unusual, folks. Gold contracts up 5.50, trading at 12.88. You have the silver market up 6 cents, $17.06. Oil, light sweet crude down 70 cents, trading at $51.35 a barrel. 10-year note up 10 ticks, 125.15. 30-year bond up almost a point, 154. King dollar down 283 ticks, trading at 92.945. Now that number right there, folks, that's where it's going into the highs, where it came off the lows. Euro's at 118.5 to the U.S. dollar. The yen is out here at 112 to the U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. And if we go overseas, you can see this whole deal started in Hong Kong last night. And it's kind of intriguing, too, because Hong Kong, all of, Asia wasn't down that bad. But Hong Kong was. The Hang Seng came down fast and furious and went right over to, look at that move.
Yeah.
And Hang Seng came down 552 or 1.9%, and it looks like it's going to try to make it back inside where it broke out from. Our own Dow Industrials, what you have out here now is that you're down $95 inside the Dow. Let's see what's moving out here today. So Apple's the culprit today. I heard that in the update. So Apple's putting 30 negative points, Goldman 20, Boeing 17. Positive out here is Verizon, that's putting 11 positive. Johnson & Johnson's putting 6. Let's go take a look at the NDX 100. Inside the NDX 100, the leader out here, look at Adobe, man. Adobe, that's a mind blow.
That is.
Adobe's up 9.2%, folks, off $14.23. They come out, you know what they did? They didn't even come out with numbers last night. They come out with guidance that their numbers are going to be good.
Okay.
Which is just amazing.
Yeah, sometimes that can be even more important.
Yeah, right, because evidently it's a material fact that they had to come out with, that didn't have to come out with, but I'm sure the good news is always fun to come out with.
Sure.
So the NDX, even though the NDX is down at 58, bottom line, you get Adobe putting a huge amount of pluses into it. Taken away from it now, you have C-Trip is down 6.4%. You got Norwegian Cruise Lines down 4.3, Micron's down 3.3, and Skyworks is off 3.3. So Skyworks is going to have to do with the Apple. That's an Apple supplier. I think AVGO is an Apple supplier also. Yeah, okay, so that's down $4.66. Apple. So Apple gapped away, and the news on Apple is what? Is that
suppliers?
Orders cut to suppliers.
Yeah. That iPhone 8 is not quite cutting it, I believe.
Yeah.
At least from that report.
Pretty wild.
Yeah.
Gold contract out here. Let's take a look at gold. GCZ7. So gold, you're trading up 510. We're 1288. You have 230,000 contracts, which is a really good contract volume. What we also have is that the spike this morning higher has volume, so your probability is pretty good that you're going to get that tested, which is the 1292 area. So we got earnings happening. We get volatility back in the market. Let's take a look at seeing where this VIX is trading right now. So your VIX, look at this. We finally got some movement in the VIX. VIX right now trading 1085. We got to it was a fast bump up, wasn't it?
1177. Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Pre-market.
No, it's a monster number. That is pretty amazing, actually, when you're looking at that fast.
You can go ahead. And yeah, thanks.
What? Is Kevin in?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that. Let's go over to our man, Mr. Kevin Hinks.
Oh, we have Scott Connor. There we go.
Let's
Perfect.
go over to our man, Mr. Scott Connor at TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim. And folks, if you haven't checked out the show yet, amazing show. You want to understand options upside down, futures upside down. Remember, no matter where you are traveling right now, if you're on the West Coast, waking up, remember, just go to TFNN.com, hit Tiger TV in the 45 minutes. Scott Connor, how you doing today?
Good, great to be here, John. How are you?
Thanks for being here. We appreciate it. You're here with, every single day. When we're having Kevin on, he comes with green paint from Sherwin-Williams. So I mean, what happened today? We get some red paint. We get some volatility for the option market. That's a beautiful thing for any market. But we finally got something here.
I know. Look what happens. He leaves for one day, and the market sells off. And
we're not blaming you.
VIX is in double digits. It's a brave new world.
I know, man.
Right. I was wondering if we'd ever see it in the double digits and hold there. So what are we up about? On a percentage basis, you're looking VIX up almost 10% today. I know that's not, it's big on a percentage term, but that's only up about $1. But you're right. I mean, is VIX coming back? That's the question, because, some of the things we've been watching here in the media and even on swim lessons, we did a nice segment or feature on the 87 crash.
Yes.
So you've seen that. Of course, we haven't seen that up to this point, but I just thought it was kind of interesting how all that happened at the same time.
It's huge. And today, folks, is the actual
the 19th.
The date.
That's
right. The date of it. And one of the things that you really want to wrap your head around, folks, inside the option market is that, okay, what are the premiums you're paying or what are the premiums you're taking, in the market on a continual basis. And this VIX has been so low for so long. If it goes quick, which the VIX likes to do, meaning you can go from 10 to 14 to 18 at about 2 heartbeats, if in fact we're down 2 days in a row.
And then that third and fourth heartbeat goes back down to 10, right?
It does. It does.
It certainly could. Well, yeah, I think you have to keep in mind that, the average for the last 10 years is around 15-something for the VIX.
Yeah.
And if you go back since the beginning, it's over 20. So being down here at 9, 10, you're absolutely right. But the thing is, you hear the phrase all the time: "Buy umbrellas when the sun is shining."
Yes.
But it's been shining so long, people have a lot of umbrellas stocked up, and they're just waiting to use them. Yeah. Well, is it going to happen now? I don't know. We'll see. But I think you're both right. When these things start, we don't oftentimes know exactly what it is that triggers it.
Right.
Even to go back to '87, yeah, there were a couple things happening in the economy, but it's not always one particular news segment or data that comes out. It kind of tends to feed on itself because that's when emotion kicks in. So let's see if it carries on.
Yeah.
We don't know yet.
No, there's no doubt. And listen, folks, every trading day right here, 11 to 12 Eastern Standard Time, you want to understand the strategies inside the option market. You want to understand the futures. Scott, Kevin, the team, they got a great program. You just go to TFNN.com, you hit Tiger TV, and you're going to get some outstanding strategies, whether the market's going up or down, or the VIX is going up and down.
Volatility, it's back.
Defined risk, totally where it's at. Scott,
Exactly.
You have a great one, a safe one. Of course, we look forward to the show in 45 minutes.
Sounds good, gentlemen. Have a great day.
You
Thanks,
too.
Scott.
Thanks
You
so
too.
much. Have a great one. Have a safe one. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow right now is down 80. Nasdaq is off 54. S&Ps are off 11.5. We're going to be right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.
platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. We take your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. The Dow Industrials right now down 79. You get the Nasdaq off 50. S&Ps are off 11. Percentage-wise out here, what you have, this is amazing, too. You have a 80 Dow number down, but that's only 0.3% because we're so high now.
Sure. Yeah.
You get the Nasdaq down 0.7%. The S&Ps are off 0.4. So the bottom line is that is not any big numbers at this particular point. Let's go over to the Nadex platform because what we have, gas, right?
Sure.
Gas numbers coming out.
So there it is, natural gas, the chart right there, currently trading 285. We'll jump over here and jump into the natural gas. Here's our 11 a.m.s. Those are the binaries. Let me jump back there.
This is going to be a big day in gas, too, folks, because what you have here is that it's hovering right at the bottom of this consolidation that's been in. So all you folks in the Midwest and the Northeast, gas is going to be inexpensive anyway. That's what it looks like. But if it breaks out down this bottom, you're going to have you're going to be saving some money this winter if you have natural gas.
So it looks like currently the contract's trading at 285.3.
Okay.
And these contracts are going to line up with 285. So we jump to the 11 a.m.s first. Here's 285 to 305. That'd be our bullish position. And then 285 to 265 would be our bearish position. And the 4 ticks difference is going to be that 4 ticks right there, 285.4. So the positive side is going to have the extra. Yes, here's the positive side on the left. That's going to be a little bit more expensive by basically those 4 ticks of value. So you're looking at about $22 or 2.2 pennies away from that 285 for the 11 a.m.s.
Okay, so
and let's just jump
that's the November contract we're looking at.
Yep.
Okay.
Now the 12 o'clocks line up with the same price point. So let's jump in. There's our bullish position. So instead of paying 12, right, for the 11 a.m.s, you'd be paying 15 for the 12 o'clock. So you're paying an extra $3, or basically 0.3 of a penny, 30 cents, 30 ticks, call it. And to pull up the downside one, so you're looking at $25 instead of the, whoops, just jumping back and forth, but instead of the 22, you're looking at about 25 for that extra hour. Not bad.
It's not bad.
Not bad at all. And before we jump around, let's jump in here. So it looks like the 8 till 230s line up at 290, so those won't really work. And then similarly, the dailies line up at 290. So you know, if you just wanted volatility, your choices would be the 11s and the 12s, and whether you wanted to pay for that extra hour.
Okay, let me pull that contract up. So right now, I think I'm going to be on a different contract here, though. Let's see what they got. That's December, and we're on November, right?
Yes.
That's what's going on. If I pull this in, just I'll look at this. So let me get this closer. So this morning, you've had a fluctuation in this contract from 309 to 305. Boy, this is a tough one. But guess what? That has a low out there of 305 yesterday. This looks to me like it actually still wants lower price, which is going to be pretty wild. Okay, so if we go back to that look at NG. There's November. Let me pull November up. So November's 285. Look at that. That is dangerous. Meaning that we're right at the lows out here. That's into strength. Came down yesterday. Yeah, this looks to me it's going lower. We'll take a look at this at the break, but that looks to me like we're going to get lower price out here.
Okay.
So I need. Let's go back to that for a second. If I'm going to take that trade,
2 to 2.5 pennies, depending on which one.
Okay.
Away from 285, right?
Yeah.
So anywhere from 283, 282, call it to the downside.
It's not bad.
288 to the upside.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad. Let's go take a look at the UNG. So the UNG is the ETF for natural gas. That's trading 629 right now. And yeah, this also looks like 620. What's that number? 620 is the last low and 615 is the last low. So we'll see how that shakes out when we come into that break, see if I want to take that trade. If we go over to the dollar index, we have with the dollar right now, this is, I believe it's going right after, has it hit it yet? No, 92,495 is the number. What that is, folks, is that's the high of how we came off the lows. And, it looks like we're going to have we'll have about 18,000 in volume today. That's not a big deal. We're 12 right now. That, in order to break that down, that's 37,000 down there. Now, the little swing point from last week had 21,000. But the dollar itself is having a hard time holding price once again. We take a look at some of the higher volume stocks in this market out here. Advanced Micro's down 13. You get Verizon. That's caught a good bid. We'll take a look at that.
Yeah.
That's up $1.40. Nvidia's down 129. I think I saw Facebook getting hit too. Yeah, Facebook's down 249. Let's go take a look at Facebook for a second. No big deal, but it's down. Google's down 867. Amazon was down 11 bucks. The IBB, that's down 185. If we take a look at the 10-year note out here, you get action in the notes again. We're already at 788,000. That means the notes are going to do 1.2, 1.3 million. So interest rates, this rejected. This is kind of a classic. I rejected. The last low out here was on the 6th. That had 1.8 million contracts. Yesterday, now it didn't reject the price yesterday. It closed below. The rejection would have been 125.07. We closed at 125.04. That being said, you did 1 million contracts versus 1.8. You're going higher today, and you're going to have volume. So this thing is going to go after the swing point again of 125.25, and it looks like 127.28 is game again. And news-wise, you got Yellen meeting with Trump today.
Okay, yeah.
So we'll have rumors out after that happens as to is he happy or not happy, or who's going to be what's really wild is that it seems that Gary Cohn, it seems like he should still be the leader. Not the leader.
I don't know. I've heard you talk about that, but I think their feud is too much on a personal level.
So you think that probably Taylor then?
I don't know, but I don't think it's going to be Cohn.
Yeah.
After he came out against Trump in his handling of Charlottesville, that is something that is going to stay.
Yeah, then he'll probably leave because I think the only reason he's there is he wants to be the Fed chairman. We'll see. 877-927-6648. Dow Industrials right now, folks, are down 80. Nasdaq is down 50. S&Ps are off 11.5. We're going to be coming right back, folks.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you, like it does me, call 1-855-750-4051 to find out what they can do for you. That's 1-855-750-4051. Call them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender. Hi folks, this is Tom O'Brien. If you'd like to be the bank and get the type of interest they receive instead of the low interest rates they give to clients, then I have an investment you may want to take a look at. I'm offering 4-year secured first mortgages on buildable city lots in St. Petersburg, Florida. The investment can be anywhere from $30,000 to $75,000 per buildable city lot. The interest paid is 7% per year, paid monthly. Depending on the investment, the income per month per lot ranged from $175 for a $30,000 investment to $437.50 for a $75,000 investment. If you are in the CD market, you want to look at this investment. St. Petersburg is located in Pinellas County, which is the densest county in Florida. If you're looking for an investment with your principal intact that pays a good interest rate, this may be for you. The supply is limited, so act now. For more information on these secured first mortgage opportunities, you can call me at 877-518-9190. That's 877-518-9190.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen, live during those shows, and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den, absolutely free, for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video, giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com. This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Natural gas stockpiles rose 53 or 51?
51 billion cubic feet. The median estimate was 53.
Okay, so let's take a look at it. So we took that volatility trade. Let's see where we're at here. Well, downtown. So this could be dangerous. We'll see.
Yeah, and that was quite a little plunge off the news. It looks like it's rebounding a little bit, but made it almost all the way down to 282, so a 3-penny spike.
Yeah.
Pull these up. So, of course, you have, these are your two natural gases. Your positive, the one from 285 up. Your negative, the one from 285 down. And, of course, right now with it down, all the value is going to be to the downside. So if you want to pull that up, that way you could at least have it available if you wanted to exit that trade at any point.
Right.
Yeah, it looks like I think you paid about $23 total, so you're looking at about 2.3 pennies. Call it with commissions, 2.5 cents away from that 285. So anywhere from 282.5 would be your break even to the downside.
Right.
Yeah.
And the bids, so we are 282.9 versus 283.7. Interesting.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
877-927-6648. Let's go take a look at the UNG just to see the correlation inside there. So, yeah, you get a quick spike down, but that's about it. Well, we'll see where this, let's see what else they have to say. We don't get as much on natural gas as we do get on oil. Yeah, so.
Yeah, that's the headline number. So 51 versus the 53. It looks like stockpiles rose 1.42%. Natural gas inventories rise to 3.65 trillion cubic feet in total.
So we get a smaller number than expected, and it still goes down.
Yeah.
That's bearish. Interesting,
yeah,
right?
Pretty close to where it was coming in, though. You know, 53 versus 51, when you compare that to a number like oil, where they were looking for like a 3 million barrel decline, and you're looking at 5.5 million barrel decline, I see that as a much bigger miss versus the estimate versus something like 53 versus 51. Put in context, right, that's 51 billion cubic feet, so it's 2 billion cubic feet difference in stockpiles.
Right.
And they just said the total stockpiles is 3.65 trillion. So in the grand scheme, what is $2 billion cubic feet difference when you're talking about 3.65 trillion in the reservoir?
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
If we go over to the Dow right now and take a look at the Dow, you're going to see, I mean, big deal. You're down $74, right? That's nothing.
Sure.
It's going to be pretty wild watching this whole thing shake out. If we go to the VIX and we take a look at that VIX out here, so that's 1080. TVIX. We have to pull this up for Tom.
Yeah, it would have been a good day to get into that yesterday.
He'd probably get into it.
Yeah.
You know, yesterday the TVIX was it traded between 864 and 880, and it opens this morning at 932. So
Nice 5% jump up overnight.
pretty amazing, actually.
Yeah.
Adobe. Let's go take a look at Adobe. So this is you talk about an expansion. Holy cow! Look at that jump.
It's quite a move.
Yeah, and you know it was trade. What happened, folks? Last night after the close, it came out and basically gave guidance for next year that it's going to be really good. It's like wow, because it was trading up $10 last night.
Okay.
And it opened up like $12 today.
Yeah.
And when you look at this chart, it's like man, oh man, that is 2011, $23. 166. Verizon VZ, let's go take a look at what Verizon's doing out here. Now, that's a good setup. It's giving it up on price, but that's a good leap. $51.18. It's not bad. It's not for... The thing that's amazing about Verizon is that they make a fortune and they pay a 4.7% dividend.
Yeah.
That is a big dividend.
Definitely.
For an equity that, really makes a lot of money.
Sure.
$124 billion. And it's it's always kind of steady.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of revenue growth there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's all in wireless. Check that,
Yep.
Revenue, $89 billion in wireless, and their wireline decreasing by 7%.
It's amazing when you think that wireline versus wireless. I haven't seen a phone inside a house in so long. I can't remember. I can't. Just it's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
We go over to the XAU, the HUI. Now, if you're in the metals market, what you're looking for out here today, folks, is this. You're looking for an expansion of volume. What we got yesterday is that we did get test of the lows with a lot lighter volume. So the XAU was going into 41 million at 84 bucks. We tested it on Tuesday with 23 million. We tested it yesterday with 17. Now what you want to see a slight expansion of volume, so it's building costs to get to higher price. Because you got the test, but after that test, you need strength. The Gold Bugs Index did the exact same thing, meaning you were testing the day of, was it the 20th? September 20th. We had 29 million. Tuesday, you tested it with 15. Yesterday, 11, which is nice. So now you're basically looking for buyers in the market. That's what we're looking for. The Nasdaq's staying down, but the Dow looks like something inside that Dow wants to basically rear its head up and say, hey, listen, I'm still here and I want higher price. The Goldman's down 350. If we go take a look at the XLF, down 17 cents. That's no big deal. The XLE inside the energy market, the XLE right now, that gap lower. We go take a look at one of the largest silver broker out here for one of the Tigers, WPM. I think there it is, Wheaton Precious Metals, okay? So that's trading $20.39. You know, this looks to me like, yeah, it does want to go to 21, but we need some juice out here today. 1.8 million, yeah, actually it's going to have it. You need more than if you get more than 1.8 million shares, you're going to have a small ABC up. Hasn't held price yet, but A point would be 1877. B's 2045, at about $1.75. That gives you 2075, 2150 or something. Yeah, that's saying it wants to go to that swing point up there. So the silver market in general, if we take a look at that silver contract, where are you? Okay, so silver's up 0.5%. Yeah, see, this didn't get as low as gold either, so silver looks like it wants higher price. You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Dow's down 84, Nasdaq's off 52, S&P's are off 10.5. We're going to break back.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's Nadex.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is down 81. You get the Nasdaq off 48. S&Ps are off 10. And if we take a look at the volume out here, what's going to get intriguing is we're at 155 right now on the NYSE. On the Nasdaq, we are at 551. The Qs... that got some volume. The Qs are at 10.9 million after we made a high yesterday with 17 million. So we got a little volume there. But what we don't have, the SPY, let's see the SPY. The SPY's at 16. I think it made a high with 40 million. But what we don't have yet is really follow through. I remember, I don't know if the S&P was down maybe 5 points last week. Okay. And the more that it laid there, just without any more selling, the more it was like, okay, hold it. This is the dip. The dippers are coming in.
It'd be tough with Apple down so much, right? That would have to turn around for sure, whether it's the S&P or the Dow or whatever it is. And
because it's so big in all of them.
And I don't anticipate that's going to happen with the type of news-driven event talking about cutting supplies for the iPhone 8 by like 50%.
That's a big number.
It is a big number.
And if you look at Apple, if we take a look at Apple here, let's see, is that the actual high in Apple? 164. I'll bring this back. Yeah, so that's the high you're dealing with, 164. You're at 155. Oh yeah. So what you have here with Apple, folks, okay, you know, we had broke topside the week of August 4th. Now you're back in the range that was in. So Apple could be game to 142. You know, it stayed outside the range for like 3 or 4 weeks. It's dangerous when you come back inside that range. If we go over to GE, what an article. If you get a chance, folks, you can read that article in the journal today about GE. So GE, what the article's about is that John Flannery, the new CEO, now he's been at GE forever, but he plans on cutting expenses in a huge way.
Okay.
And they have the first thing he did was get rid of the planes.
Okay.
They had 6 jets.
Okay.
But in the article, this is bizarre. In the article, it had that the last CEO, Jeff Immelt, that when he would go somewhere with the plane, they had a separate plane that was always empty in case something happened to the first plane.
Okay.
It was like, are you serious?
Yeah.
You know, so that's, you can expect some expenses to get cut. What they were also talking about when they made the move to Boston, the new CEO pulled the aspect of building a brand new state-of-the-art building right now. You know,
They pulled what it, but
the
doesn't want to do that.
He's not going to do it.
Okay.
Right now, he's not going to do
Okay.
it. They have the space, but he pulled the aspect of building a brand new building at this
Okay.
particular point. You know, he's going to bring those costs down in a big way. And it looks like is it silver? See the Tiger's saying silver's taking off, gold's probably taking off too. Let's see what we got. Yeah, we just got a pop. Okay, so let's see what's happening out here. GCZ7. Okay, gold's trailing it. Silver's got the action. You know, I suspect though this 1292 is going to get hit. If we go over to the dollar for a second. So the dollar, yeah, simultaneously that went a little south. If we go back over to our natural gas and see what's going on with natural gas out here. Oh, I get action here all over the place. Look at that.
Natural gas dropped for sure. So
Yep.
281.4 currently.
Yeah.
Here's our bearish spread. So this
Okay.
would be where all the value is. And if you were getting out right now, you'd be getting out, of course, on the offer. It's about $34. Again, you were in at about 23, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's not bad.
No. And with, an hour and 15 minutes left and getting some acceleration there for sure.
Well, look at that, man. We're gonna have inexpensive natural gas this winter, folks, because if we bring this up, that's breaking out the bottom. Let me get this.
Just minimize that. Yep.
Yeah. So, no, this is going to be a delayed quote, so we might not see how it broke the bottom just yet. But
Yeah, because that would be in like the last 15
Yeah.
minutes or so. And again, this is December versus we're looking at November there. but
Right.
It's similar.
NGX. So 283.
And the live contract right now is trading at about 281.
Okay. Yeah, and this is going to be, so 280. Oh, yeah, so it broke through that 282 area. This could be a big move. When you bring natural gas back. Now, watch this. NG1. This is pretty amazing that natural gas was actually this inexpensive. Oh, no, I can't do that one. 1 second. I did a quarterly. I got to do a monthly so you can actually see it. So when you're doing a monthly, it's like in 2016 it was actually $1.60. It's like, really?
Okay.
I forgot that it was that low.
Yeah.
So your next swing point down is 252, which is game. We just broke, 275. 275 from August.
Okay. We're not far away. 281 right now.
Go back over to that gold for a second. And we get action in the gold market.
Yeah.
And, we didn't go over this, but what I did do is I bought that spread this morning.
Okay.
Different spread this morning because it's, when I bought it, it was, it had already spiked higher. It was pulling back. And if you take a look at that, and this is where we had looked at that yesterday, it was just like buying a contract. Because of the way it was trading, I only paid like a couple ticks.
Okay.
And premium, which was really cool.
Yeah, so looking at, you're in the 1275 to the 1325.
Yeah.
And it looks like, let's see where you got in. 1287.40. So you had about $12 of risk to the downside. So
Yeah.
even though it's a $50 gold spread, you're buying one with 1240 risk to the downside. And you got in at, let's see where, just as, what time? 9:13.
Yeah.
This chart. And yeah, so somewhere right in here, yeah. So
Yeah.
pretty, and that's where, they're not, I say the market isn't going to charge a lot of premium when you're risking $12 in gold to the downside. Because in reality, that's a pretty fair risk versus reward, as in 12 to the downside, and even though you have 37 to the upside, in fairness,
Yeah, that's realistic.
there's enough downside risk to offset any potential upside profit potential.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's nice when you get a move in your direction because, on the day that might happen, you could have profit all the way up to 13.25 and you're really
Right.
not paying a lot of premium for it.
No.
Yeah.
No. And, so what happened, the reason I got in it was I wanted this test. Now, it's going to be intriguing. I'll pull up the contract because we just tested it. We tested that high. That was the spike, and we just got over it. Now, it's cool. I can see by looking at if you're watching Tiger TV, that's going to be a test with volume. So we're going to be back up there, which I needed. So the first contract that had 12,000 contracts, we just got up there with 11,400. You know, I like it. That's how you want to be pushing swing highs if you want those swing highs to break, folks. 877-927-6648. Look at this. The Dow's only down 59.
There you go.
Nasdaq's down 40. S&P's down 7.5. We're going to be right back.
Are China A shares hot or not? If you trade China A shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A share bull and bear ETFs. China A shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge, heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
TFNN has put together the finest programming lineup each trading day, featuring some of the most knowledgeable and respected financial minds in the nation to educate traders and investors. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we broadcast 8 hours a day, starting at 9 a.m. as Larry Pesavento kicks us off with Trade What You See. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we broadcast 11 hours. Get an early and healthy start to your day as Nico and Paige bring you Living a Primal Lifestyle. Then catch Andy Hecht at 5 p.m. with the Commodities Hour, following the Tom O'Brien Show. Swim lessons from TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim is now at 11 a.m., followed by Basil Chapman at 12 noon. See the TFNN program lineup via the link on the front page of TFNN.com to get a complete overview of our TFNN shows and hosts. And keep TFNN's Tiger TV tuned in on your mobile device, PC, or Mac for the latest financial news and information throughout the broadcasting day. TFNN.com. Educating investors. Learn how to trade options with swim lessons. Brought to you by TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim. Next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's down 50, Nasdaq's down 38, S&Ps are off 7. If we take a look at this S&P, the futures, what you're going to see is that this is quite a move, man. I mean, you're right back up where we started at 3:40 a.m.
Not bad.
Pretty intense, right?
Yeah.
You know, you have volatility out here, though.
How about the VIX? Let's see as the market creeps higher. 1077.
1070.
Not bad.
Yeah, we were at 1177. Now you're at 1070.
1077, yeah.
You know, bottom line is that what you do have out here today, though, is you're going to have some nice volatility, folks. I expect this volatility will stay out here. Gold is fluctuating, silver is fluctuating, the dollar is fluctuating, and I'm not sure whether that whole move then was. I saw some of the targets said that there's going to be a vote for the
budget resolution bill today
in the Senate. So I'm not quite sure what actually move that bump up. But, bottom line is that that's good volatility, and that's what you want as a trader.
Sure.
So the dollar's still down 288. You get the bonds up 8. And we'll see what kind of, let's go to the NQs for a second before we finish up this hour. So the NQs right now, they bounced. That's a good bounce, too. Yeah, see, that's coming right up to ice. So we had a low of 60.51. You're at 60.79 right now.
Good, almost 30 points.
Yep. And, that's 60.86 could get tested. And we're 60.80 right now.
Sure.
That'd be, that's, if you're going to sell this baby, you want to let it get up there. You stay right there, folks. Swim lessons coming up next. Of course, then we're going to go to our man, Mr. Basil Chapman, Steve Rhodes, Dave White, myself, and it's Thursday. I got our man, Mr. Andy Heck. Thanks, pal.
Thanks, man.
Go get him, folks.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.